Welcome back to another episode of Stand on Guard. It's a sad day in Canada, and hold on, we got a live call going on here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you able to come on, Katie?
It's, yeah, I can try.
Okay. Can you 10 minutes from now?
Yeah, I'll try. We're just waiting for Omar. They're setting up to kill our animals. So
I know. I know. I won't take up much of your time. Just can you do 5 or 10 minutes?
No. Okay.
I'll just wait for you to enter here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was a live call, folks, from Katie at the farm. This is life. This is literally news that's happening. As you heard from that phone call, I didn't know whether or not to answer that call or not, but I thought this is like reporting on an assassination. You take things as they come, and that was Katie, and Katie's here. Wow. Yeah, let's go to Katie. If she's, we'll just give her a minute to settle in. I'm just astounded she could do this. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
Well, I don't know what to say, except how I feel about this, and I know how you feel. I was on Jason Levine's show this morning as the news came in live, and I broke down on the show. I've never done that over a story in my life, at least when I'm on the air.
Yeah.
My heart is so heavy right now for you and for all of your family and for all of those supporters who stood out in the cold throughout the night.
This is a sad day. This is a sad day for Canada. This is and the world. Our leaders have let us down yet again. We are in desperate need of new leaders, of leadership in Canada. And we will make it our life's mission to make sure that Canadian Food Inspection Agency pays for the damage that they've done, not to just our family, but to all the families that are out there. This is a time when our faith is tested, and we're leaning on that deeply right now. Miracles have happened every time we've crawled over to a ledge and we've just looked over, and God has picked us up. So, we're praying for Mark Carney. We pray for Heath McDonald. We pray for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency agents that were not willing to listen to a case that was so important, that could have helped so many, not just Canadians, but on a global scale with innovation and science to mitigate risk of a viral threat. You remember that when the next lockdowns and mandates are going to come out from the government, you remember that this fight was for you, for your freedoms, for Canada, for all of our rights, for the gross power of a rogue agency. To bring people to accountability and justice. And this is punishment. This is punishment. These animals have been alive for over 300 days, healthy, never tested. Those animals are setting up gun cases. They're setting up guns. These animals are 35 years old. We're not a commercial poultry facility, and we're not for food consumption. They're our family's babies, and my mom will never get them back.
Katie, are they preparing for the slaughter right now as we speak?
Yeah, they're preparing to kill life. Beating hearts. When did life become so meaningless in Canada? When did we start offering maid to the people who are sad, who are depressed, or who can't get up the stairs properly because they're older? When did we lose the quality, the value for life?
Well, I've said this all along. This is just another example of Canada being an anti-life country. They'd rather kill than they would nurture. And is there a feeling amongst the supporters there that they want any kind of retaliation? Are they aggressive? I hope there's nobody encouraging violence.
No, we're not a violent bunch. Everybody's singing some gospel songs at the front, hugging one another and crying. We asked the police to pray with us, and a couple of them smirked. And then they came to come across the line, and everybody cheered, thinking that they would just have a prayer with us, but they all walked to their cars. I don't know what that shows, the humanity in this that is gone, the respect for life that is gone, the value of your property rights and your everything is gone. It's a tyrannical government that has no compassion for life, and they're steamrolling us at a fast and alarming rate. And this fight was for everybody. So when they come to your door with the same policy that they have brought to our door, and they're going to come and kill your cats and your dogs, you just remember Universal Ostrich Farm, because Universal Ostrich Farm isn't going anywhere, and we're going to continue to fight for you. I'll make it my life's mission to make sure that Canadian Food Inspection Agency is exposed and brought down, and that there's a new agency that has morals, empathy, respect for life, a new face, a new vision, and that agency will represent Canadians well in our agricultural sector as well as other sectors, give them the protection rather than the attack. This is a gross display of power and punishment versus justice today.
Well, you'll have a willing partner in that crusade against the CFIA and this ravenous federal government. That will be me, Katie.
Thank you.
I have fought this with you so far, and I'm not giving up yet in terms of fighting. I sent the CFI questions yesterday, or actually 2 days ago, 13 questions, which I think were summed up everything that was deficient in what they did to your farm, which I think they illegally occupied for the last 5 weeks. They have violated the Supreme Court order, as you pointed out quite eloquently last week. They sent me back their answer today, and it was their news release saying they're preparing for the call and their depopulation. Well, that's not good enough for me. I'm going to continue to hound them on answers to this.
Okay.
And I just want to say that if there's any way to embarrass these people through passive resistance, easy for me to say I'm not there, but maybe somebody would want to do that in terms of showing how incredibly brutal these people are. And one of your key advisors, who didn't want me to mention him on air, told me 2 days ago that the RCMP had rotated the members on the ground just 48 hours before today in anticipation of what's happening right now, because they want people there who don't know you, who don't know your mom, who don't know Dave, who don't know the farm, who don't know your supporters. These are fresh RCMP officers. That's why they smirked. That's why they're laughing at prayer, because they have no empathy and no sympathy for the work that you've done, for what this farm represents, and for the heart and soul and the emotion you put into this fight for the past year now, almost. They have no understanding of that, and that's why you don't recognize these RCMP officers. That's what they've done. It's a common tactic, and so I don't.
Well, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep fighting, but I'll keep you posted. I just got to get onto the phone call with the lawyer. We're trying to say goodbye to our animals.
Yeah, I understand, Katie.
I'll let you know. Understand. I'll let you know how that goes. And thank you for everything you're doing. And it's not over yet.
No, it's not over for me either. It's not over, and this will continue, and we'll be fighting by your side on this, Katie. And thank you for. I understand this is difficult. Thank you for joining me this morning. God bless. God bless.
God bless.
Okay. Bye for now.